What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to tint your windows in your home. First thing you want to do is take your large scraper blade and you're going to scrape the top, scrape the sides, and scrape the bottom. And then grab your mini scraper blade and you're going to scrape right on the frame. Make sure not to damage the seals in the process. Then you're going to take a lint-free cloth and you're going to wipe down the frame. Spray some soapy water and get ready to squeegee all the dirt to the sides. I usually do the top twice, and then when you're squeegeeing, make sure your squeegee has an angle so the water is running down. Flush the sides and flush the bottom. When you are cutting the film, make sure you're cutting it 1 inch bigger all the way around. The tool I am using in the video is called a film slitter. It is not cheap, so if you're doing this as a DIY project for your own home, you can cut straight out of the box. And if you found this video useful in any way, if you could hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel, that'll really help me out a lot. When separating the liner from the film, I like to use my teeth. There's a few different methods out there. You can use tape as well. Just make sure you don't crease the film in the process. To avoid creasing the film, try to keep the film as tight as possible from one side to the other while releasing the liner. Once the liner is mostly off, you want to spray some soapy water on it and try to avoid making contact with anything else, that way you don't get any contamination on the film. When installing the film, make sure you install it with full coverage all the way around and try not to move it around too much to avoid contamination. Spray some soapy water and use your squeegee to get some of that water out, that way the film tacks and doesn't move around. Now that the film is stuck to the glass, you're going to want to cut a straight line at each corner where the glass corner meets the frame. This will make it easier to get clean corner cut. Place your 5-way tool right on the frame and use your stainless steel blade to cut your corner and sides. Make sure your blade is only about 3 to 4 clicks and is right on your 5-way tool to get the closest cut possible. This may take a little bit of practice to get used to, so make sure you have extra film to practice before you actually go for your final install. Once your cuts are all done, use your Blue Max to push out the water, starting from the top and working your way down. Grab a hard card, put a lint-free cloth over it, and push out all the sides, that way you get that last bit remaining of water out. Now all you have to do is wipe it down and admire your work. I will link all the tools that I use in the description below. If you have any questions, drop a comment and I'll try to answer it for you as best as possible.